has been an awakening. Have you felt it?
Hello guys, my name's iMac117 and today I am doing a review on Godzilla X, The New Empire. Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire. Can't even get my words straight. I just woke up. Leave me alone. Anyway, I saw this last night. I was going to do a review last night, but I had people over, so I didn't think it was probably appropriate to do it then. But, yeah, so, what can I start with? I'm a big fan of this universe, of the Godzilla and Kong universe, starting with Godzilla 2014, then Kong Skull Island, then Godzilla 2, King of the Monsters, and then Godzilla vs. Kong, and then now Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire, and then Monarch as well, which I thought was a pretty average show, but it was a show that had a lot of potential. I think that's the thing that annoyed me. It had a lot of potential to be really good, and then it kind of just fell flat in the end. But, yeah, I was just looking at some of the reviews here. Everyone's kind of giving it like a 6 kind of thing, and I think that's appropriate. I think it is just kind of in the middle kind of movie. But, yeah, I guess I should just start off with, like, simple stuff. I think, like, you know, the cinematography, I think the directing, the special effects, the CGI is just outstanding in this movie. I think it looks really great. I think they've just mastered monsters in these movies. I think is honestly the case here. I think everything about that just looks great. I think the human characters were fine. I think I can't remember the bloke's name. Dan Stevens. That's it. He was really good in this. I really liked his character in this. I think Rebecca Hall is just, you know, she's okay. She's like somewhat just explain the plot kind of thing. But I think she did have a good like relationship with her daughter, and I think that was really nice. Brian T. Is it Tyree Henry? Is that how you say it? I think he's good. I think he's always just kind of that comic relief kind of character, and you know, always about like theories and all this other stuff. I think he was really good in this as well. But that's kind of it for the human cast. I mean, there's all the like the people underground that you see in the trailer and stuff, but they don't really speak. They don't really do anything, to be honest. But there's some pretty funny moments with them. But obviously, everyone's here for the monsters. Obviously, for Kong and Godzilla. I should mention this is very much more a Kong movie, a King Kong movie, than a Godzilla movie. It's very much about his story. Like it feels, you know, like in Godzilla versus Kong, like Godzilla's plot is he's trying to find, you know, the Mecha Godzilla. Like he's finding that sound. He's like, where the hell is that? And he's trying to stop like all the monsters and stuff. And then there's Kong, who's just like trying to find his family, basically, and trying to find somewhere safe, or you know, others like him. In this, it's very much continues that story of Kong trying to find more like him, which obviously he does if you see in the trailer, and it kind of leads him to a few problems and stuff like that. And then you have Godzilla, who's just basically he knows something's coming, and he's basically trying to get ready for it, and you see him evolving and all that. Yeah, so it's pretty, as I said, it's very much a King Kong movie over Godzilla, but definitely, like, the fights themselves, like, when Godzilla does show up and stuff, are incredible. I think all the fights are great. I do have some complaints about the final fight. I think it is a bit too quick, you know. I felt like, you know, you watch the fight in, like, Godzilla vs. Kong, and the fight goes on for quite a while. But not a while, but it's long enough, you know what I mean? I do feel like the fights here just sometimes go a bit too quick, especially with some of Godzilla's fights that he fights some other monsters, which you might have seen in the trailers and you might not, and there's some that I don't think they showed at all, but there's some that he just kind of like, you know, defeats him really easily. And I guess I understand that Godzilla is a force of nature. Like, I understand that he is one of the most powerful and he should just be able to defeat them really easily. And I guess they want to focus more on the conflict on Scar King and Shimo versus Godzilla and Kong. And I will say, Scar King was cool. I really liked Scar King. I really liked his design. He's got like that really creepy smile and face kind of thing. And I think all that was really well done. I just love that, everyone's intimidated by him, but Kong just doesn't take it. He's just like, you're a piece of shit, mate, and I love it. Kong is really great in this. I just love every moment with him in this movie. He's like, he's his own character. I mean, obviously, I know people say that, but he really is, and you kind of feel sorry for him, and you're cheering for him. I think they just really put the love in with Kong in this, and but it's not a bad thing. I think it's like it's done right. Where Godzilla, he kind of just does his own thing and does a lot of fucking damage to everything. Goddamn. But yeah, but I really loved it. I think the Mini Kong, I think that's what they call it in this, Mini Kong. I think he's fine. I think he has some pretty funny moments with Kong as well. And they kind of tried to do like the Son of Kong type thing there, and I think it works for this type of movie of what they're trying to do. But yeah, I think the idea of Kong being like an outsider, not really like being a part of this this world, I think really worked for this, and that's why like he's not used to like what they're doing, and Kong just doesn't take the shit from anyone. And when he does find the other, what are they called? I guess they're not called apes. Like, I know they are like apes, but I feel like they're called something else. Like, I guess people just call them other Kongs, I guess. But I might just call them other apes for now, because when I'm talking about Kong, I mean Kong. But I love one thing about the designs of the apes is that Kong stands out because he's just big. He's big looking, he's buff, and I love that. I love how they showed the difference between them. That's always one thing you always have to worry about when they do these type of movies, is like, am I going to be able to tell which ones? It's like the Kingdom of Planet of the Apes movie that's coming out, or even Planet of the Apes movies in general. Is like, sometimes you're like, oh, is that the main one? But I think they're so good at making the designs look unique, every character look unique, that it doesn't really bother you. You're just kind of like, oh, that's Kong, that's Scar King, that's Mini Kong, that's, a henchman, whatever. So but there's definitely some laugh out moments with Kong, man. There's some really great moments with him. Godzilla gets some pretty badass moments as well. I love his new look. I love the bigger arms as well. I thought I was going to be a bit worried about that, but I actually really did like that. And he's probably like, thank God I can fucking grab people now. Because in the last movie, he was bloody struggling with that. To me, there was nothing like annoying in this movie. Like, there was nothing that like, oh my God, just get to it, like in the like King of the Monsters. Even I really like that movie. The freaking like the mother is just a complete fucking dumbass, and you're just kind of like, can we shoot her? Like, can we put a gun to her head or something? Is that allowed? No. Okay, fine then. There's a lot of that type of thing. I think the one thing that did annoy me is like they really put up that Scar King is like the worst of the worst. I think he was bad, but it was because he had Shimo, and Shimo can just like create ice ages basically. Which I don't know I think they've said that in the trailers and they've used in the marketing and stuff. So if that's spoiler, sorry. But yeah, but I won't say like, what the deal is with Shimo and all that, but I felt like he was more threatening, if anything. I don't know. Like, I still think the most threatening, like, monster of them all was King Gadora. I think he was really fucking bad. And I'm almost wish they kind of saved him for a movie like this now, where these two teamed up for King Ghidorah. But then again, there's so many monsters they could do. They could do Space Godzilla and stuff like that. So there's definitely more they can do. I liked the new upgrades for Godzilla. I love the new look with the red and everything. I think that was really cool. And then Kong's arm as well. I thought it wasn't gonna, like, I was a bit worried about, but in the end, I really loved it. I think it was quite cool, and how it came onto him and all that. I thought that was really sick. Kind of reminds me of Iron Man, so yeah. But I know that, like, there's always this thing, like, he loses his axe at one point, and Scar King actually, Scar King takes it at one point, which you see in the trailer. But I just think, like, overall the fights are pretty awesome. Sorry, my train of thought just went all over the place there. Sorry about that. But I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I want to mention. There's no post-credit scene, unlike some of the other ones. They had some. But apparently they do want to do more. Apparently they have plans to do another one. So, and I think this is doing well. So yeah, I think that'll be nice. I will say I had kind of a bad film experience, like theater experience, sorry, where I accidentally brought senior tickets, and I should have brought adult tickets, which are $2 more, and the freaking like woman that was there got all fucking pissy about it, and we went to go refund it, and the woman there was like, "Oh, listen, is she giving you a hard time?" And she's like, "Yeah, just go up there and you'll be fine." Next minute, we're watching the movie, start of the movie, she comes up and fucking still keeps harassing us, telling us, "Oh, did you pay for it?" And it's like, "Oh yeah, we did. We got the tickets on the phone. Well, where's the ones you refunded or whatever?" And I'm like, "Oh, we threw it in the bin." "Why'd you throw it in the bin?" And then that just stumped them. They're just like, "It's well, it's over there. It's in the bin." And that's when they fucked off. And it's just, it was just like, it's $2 difference. You know what I mean? Like, it was an accident, a general accident. And it's just like, and because I have the V Rewards, if you don't know, it's a Village Cinemas, V Rewards, and I just thought it was a discount ticket. Like, that's how I saw it. And then next minute, it's like, "Oh, no, it's senior and you're not old enough. Come back in 30 years. Like, she was all, just a real... I've had a problem with this person before, to be honest. She almost didn't let me in to see Kingsman, because I wasn't old enough at the time. But the thing was, my mate was old enough, and then my other mate who was there, his dad was with us to watch the movie. And they almost like, there was like, "What's the relationship between you three?" It's like, they're friends. They've been friends for years. They go to school together. And it's like, "Okay, well, next time if you're not here, we'll have to call the police on him." They basically said they'll call the police on me. Like, fucking absolute cow. Just, I won't say which one it is, but she's not like, or what cinema it is, but fuck yeah. She almost ruined the movie for all of us, because it was just like, what, it wasn't even a big deal. Like, I understand, let's say if I brought children ones and they were like, I don't know, fucking $10 difference, I can understand that. But like $2 difference, who gives a fuck at this point? And also the tickets were like $20 each, so you know, $20 to like $25 and 23 or 22, sorry, and stuff like that. So it was just stupid. But luckily the movie itself was fucking awesome. So that was good. At least I didn't like have that and then watch a shitty movie and then go like, "Well, that was a miserable experience. Thank you, Village, for doing that." But yeah, I don't think there's really anything else I can say. I'd say go see it. If you like the monster movies, you like Godzilla and Kong, you'll definitely enjoy this. I think if you're someone, like, I haven't seen -1 yet. Like, I've seen a lot of people like, "Well, -1's the best Godzilla movie, so I'm not going to go see this." And it's like, they're two very different movies. You know what I mean? Like, they're two very different movies. And, you know, this is just a dumb, fun monster brawl movie. And that's what I want from these movies. To be honest, that's what I want. I want to see monsters fighting each other. I don't want to see humans, you know, like, I don't know, talking about their relationship issues or something. It's like, I don't give a shit about that. I'm here to watch the monsters. But yeah. But as I said, definitely go see it. I think I'd give this... probably, out of 5, I'd give it a 4 out of 5. I did really enjoy it. I don't know where I'd rank it. I think King of the Monsters is still my favorite. Then Godzilla vs. Kong. Then this, Godzilla x Kong. Then I'd probably say Skull Island, then 2014 Godzilla. I still really like 2014 Godzilla, but I like the other ones just a bit more. But yeah, so, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.